And that's the game. Even with a stacked play from our opponent, managed to pull that one off. Yeehaw. Hey everybody, what's up, what's going on? My name's Kyle. Thank you for stopping by to check out my video on my channel, Arena Hacks. Today we're looking at another deck. I've modified it recently, but I built it originally when new Capenna was just released and it was a brand new set. Again, I was losing a lot with it, and maybe that could be the deck was worse without the modifications. There was quite a few. I slimmed down a lot of cards, and I'm not going to go over every modification because there was a few of them. And so I slimmed them down, and but it still kept a lot of power in the deck. And slimmed them down meaning lower mana cost, and they were still equally powerful as what was in there before. So yeah, it just the deck seems to perform quite a bit better now. Maybe my luck has changed and just gotten better. Whatever. Let's take a look at Evil here. 2.2 mana average, 24 lands, because we do want to make sure we're hitting at least 5 or 6 mana fairly quickly, so we do have the 24 lands. I do very rarely like to go less than 24 lands, or do I stray from it, really? I find that's just a good number for me. Everybody has their own preference on that. 16 creatures to 20 non-creatures. We do have quite a few creatures in here, or quite a few spells. These three right here mainly are the ones that are non-creatures and count towards non-creatures in that list. But they are indeed, or they do indeed create creatures, or can create creatures. For example, Burn Down the House and Ob Nixilis don't necessarily create creatures unless we choose them to create creatures. Otherwise, Ob Nixilis does other things with his +1 and -7, and Burn Down the House does 5 damage to all creatures and planeswalkers. So yeah, Burn Down the House is a good versatile board wipe. In this deck, we also have Esika's Chariot, which I believe I did replace with Ziatora. I had Ziatora in here. Again, just 6 mana compared to 4. They each had that 1 green in it, so it's like I didn't even have to change the mana base to work Esika's Chariot into it. We already had the green splashed in for exactly 3 copies of Ziatora. So just getting this more lean vehicle on the board, we get the creatures with it, we can crew it right away, and we can copy the tokens from Ob Nixilis' Casualty, because those tokens are non-legendary, so we can keep copying them, as well as all the other tokens like blood tokens that we get here, and other creature tokens like the devils from Burn Down the House, or the devils that we can create from Ob Nixilis. So Meathook Massacre also goes in here as more board wipes, because we do like getting the devils here. We are more of an aggro deck, so we do like using our Burn Down the Houses for those hasty devil tokens that also do a damage to any target when they die. So Meathook Massacre is a great thing to go with those. If we have a bunch of devil tokens on the battlefield, we can always just play a Meathook Massacre to end the game. We're getting the damage from the devil tokens, plus we're getting to minus the life total from our opponent for each devil of ours that dies. So other than board wipes and other things, we got more removal with Blood Harvester. The Bloodtithe Harvester also creates blood tokens, which is good for our Deadly Dispute. It gives it something else to sacrifice. We also get more blood tokens with the Voldaren Epicure, which is also comes in with a damage right away. I just love Voldaren Epicure. Such value for a common card and only 1 mana. You do 1 damage, get an artifact, and get a 1/1 creature, all for 1 red mana. Pretty freaking sweet. So we got more sacrifice to Deadly Dispute, and that blood token also goes really good with Bloodtithe Harvester and his removal ability. We also got Body Dropper in here from the new set, new Capenna, as well. We're sacrificing a lot. We're pretty reckless. We like sacrifice. We use his own ability to sacrifice. Again, another common I think has good value. A 2 mana 2/2, which is actually pretty good on its own. But look at all the text there. That's all abilities that he has too. And the abilities work together, which on a creature or an enchantment normally with 2 abilities like that, they do work together, but not always. So that's pretty cool there. And more sacrifice stuff, which can sometimes be very helpful. 3 copies of Strangle for more removal, and I actually replaced Baleful Mastery with this, even though Baleful Mastery can be played for 2 mana and it's student cost. However, the 3 copies of Baleful Mastery I had in here, it's still double the mana cost if you play it for 2, and your opponent gets to draw a card. You're exiling the creature or planeswalker, but we're in an aggro deck, so we're mostly looking for fast removal. We don't care if we're exiling it. We just need to get it off the board for now so we can keep attacking or whatever it is we're trying to do. So Strangle just worked with that so much better. Even though it's a sorcery, it'd be broken if it was instant. 1 mana for 3 damage to a creature or planeswalker. but even at sorcery speed, it's still pretty freaking awesome, being such low mana at only 1 mana. And another thing here, Unlucky Witness, I substituted whatever, either Eye Twitch or Shambling Gas or something like that, I can't remember. I substituted them for Unlucky Witness because Unlucky Witness is really good card draw, especially in a deck where we love sacrificing, we love having chump blockers. So this 1 mana 1/1 allows us to play one of 2 cards off the top of our library when he dies, until our next end step anyways. That's when those cards stay in exile, and we only get to play one of them, so keep that in mind. You pick one to play and you only get to play that one. It's nice when he dies during our opponent's turn because we get to see those cards, untap all our mana and everything, and then decide which one we want to play, or do we play our card, the card we just drew on our draw stat, or all that stuff, right? So it's really good when he dies during our opponent's turn. And we have sacrifice stuff with Body Dropper, with Deadly Dispute. We can also pay the casualty for Ob Nixilis, so we have lots of fun that way. Ob Nixilis is our main way of winning the game, but we can also close out games just by growing a Body Dropper, getting a Chariot, just going wide with cat tokens, creating more tokens with Chariot, maybe a burn down the house for more devil tokens, and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So our main win con is Ob Nixilis, but we do have other ways of winning the game. With this, Meathook Massacre as well does drain our opponent's health, so that's all really cool there. Mana's a little on the complicated side, not too much. We got 2 forests and 2 Ziatora's Proving Grounds is our only way of getting green, but I find with the treasure tokens from Deadly Dispute, we usually do not have too much trouble getting our green, and having an even division of swamps and mountains, plus 4 pathways and 4 haunted ridges, seems to do a fantastic job balancing our black and red. We can also get black or red from Ziatora's Proving Ground, so mana is good with what we're rocking here. I find anyway, I haven't had too much trouble with it. So that's the deck. It's pretty evil. You may have noticed there's a few cards in the sideboard. That's just from when before. I think I had Eye Twitches in there or something. And like I said, that's probably what I changed Unlucky Witness for or something like that. And yeah, so this was the sideboard, but if you want to add something for learning, it's a pretty common sideboard for me. Confront the Past there because we have Ob Nixilis. It can be used as removal against our opponent's, what do you call them, Planeswalkers. But because we have Ob Nixilis, it'd be great if we can get him back from the graveyard. If he dies, but not one of the tokens, which is pretty cool, then we'd be pretty happy with that, and then bring that back. We still have the token. We can possibly pay I don't think so. No, we're just returning him to the battlefield, so we're not getting to pay his casualty count or casualty, so we won't be getting another token on top of that. But yeah, no sideboard because we have no learn, so those 7 cards are just old from before. I actually won't include them in the deck list that I upload just because we have no way of accessing them in here. You know what, on second thought, maybe I will include it. Maybe we get learned some other way. I don't know. We have nothing that steals our opponent's stuff. So, yeah, I changed my mind again. Go back to no. I'm not going to put the sideboard in. There's no way we have of stealing stuff, so yeah. But anyways, there's the deck. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty fun. It's pretty aggressive, pretty mean. It's kind of why I chose the name Evil. It seems evil to me. I like using Ob Nixilis as the art here, just because he looks like so evil. He is. If he was a creature, you can tell by his synergy, he would be a demon devil. A demon that is also a devil. And he looks the part too, so pretty scary, pretty awesome. Let's go get to some of those games, but before I do, remember to hit the subscribe button below the video. Also comment on this at the end of watching the whole thing, and make sure you hit that thumbs up as well. And do all that fun stuff and support my channel. See you all out there on the battlefield. Okay, let's see if we can get something better. Oh my god, if we don't draw creatures, it's really bad. Not really bad, like the Strangle's kind of nice. Pair of them. Opponent goes first. Highly unlikely we're going to want to Strangle on our first turn, but maybe we do. Maybe we just go Mountain if we need to Strangle our first turn. Otherwise, we can go Haunted Ridge. We got a Forest, Chariot, and an Ob Nixilis if we find a creature, so thank you. Strangle doesn't do anything right now, so let's just get this out. Not that it matters, we can play basics first and then it's untapped later, whatever. But she's down now. Do we play one of our creatures? Or do we strangle this thing? Well, it's got menace, so it'll attack around. I say we just strangle it so they don't gain life. Life gain is kind of something we really are because we want to be aggro. Being on the draw though sucks if you're trying to be more of an aggro deck. Oh, and they're nice and aggro too. Could kill it here. We do have enough mana to play something and strangle it. They're down to 2 cards. How much do they get from this? 3 cards they allow to put. So they get 1 card out of it, but they're looking at the top 3. That's pretty powerful. For only 2 mana. Do we strangle this thing? Has menace, so it can attack around our guys, unless we play out a witness. We'll have 2 blockers. Or do we strangle it? I think we strangle it. And then if Harvester, if they don't have removal for it, we can play Body Dropper. And possibly if they do play a creature or something, we can sacrifice Harvester to up it. Kill the creature, and then give Body Dropper a counter. Chump blocker, that's annoying. So it's like, if they didn't have a blocker, I'd be like, yeah, we attack, you see damage. Then we play Ob Nixilis, sacrifice, have 2/3 loyalty Ob Nixilis. Get our forest down. Another Harvester's kind of nice. So I think we just attack and get their chump blocker out of the way, because they're probably going to chump that. I'm assuming. No. Maybe we Body Dropper and Unlucky Witness. What's the last? It's a lot of mana for the last one. Lose life equal. Okay, so how much of that? Yeah, it doubles how much life they made you lose. Let's go Body Dropper and Unlucky Witness. I like that. I was thinking that before I got distracted by these things. Call that a turn. They took 3 damage, so I'm happy with that. Angie. Yikes. What does she do? She sacks tokens. Another creature or blood token and lose 2, gain 2. Okay. They can't level up their other class because they don't have the mana for it. I don't want to discard anything. With the blood token is what I was referring to. I guess now is a good time to go Ob Nixilis. If we get another blood token, we can -4 with Harvester. That's still not enough for Angie over here. So we go Ob Nixilis, and it's even going to auto-tap the right lands. That's impressive. Ob Nixilis, sacrifice this Harvester, play another Harvester. Body Dropper goes up with a token. Everything's fun. A token or a counter? Counter, that's what I meant. Goes up with a counter, plus one closing counter. We get a pair of these guys. Let's throw out Harvester. And since Body Dropper is a devil, we just start plussing these guys. We'll be gaining life. Also, it works if we have a devil as well. If you look, read the thing there. Pop up there. A demon or a devil. Oh, no, wait, devil's what we have most of in the deck. If we have a demon, that's the other one. I think people miss. No attacks. Keep our chump blockers. Both Ob Nixilises are 4 loyalty. That is awesome. Unlucky Witness is an amazing chump blocker right now, giving us 2 additional cards we can choose one of to play during our next turn. Interesting card advantage from Unlucky Witness. It goes really good in sacrifice stuff. They have some decent things in their graveyard, so I don't want to see them with any kind of reanimation. That would be disgusting. I would not like that. And they're fondling our Ob Nixilises here, so double attacking. Chump Angie. Try to eat this guy. Their Epicure. So Unlucky Witness chumps into some card advantage. We take no damage. We've so far lost no life. So if they're able to go, they actually don't have the mana to go another level with these. Oh my god. Here we go with the freaking lands again. It's just 2 in a row. The game hasn't been that bad so far. And instead of a creature died this turn. Okay, yeah, that's what that is. Still at 21. Oh my god, with the freaking lands. Are you serious? Come on. Go this way. They're down to 1 card. They're probably just going to keep losing life to our Ob Nixilises until they're about to die or something.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Do we want to attack with Body Dropper? And if they block with Angie, we can sacrifice Harvester to get rid of it. They do have life gain with her, as long as they have blood tokens, and they do. Just Body Dropper, save Harvester for a chump blocker if they don't block. They do block, so we lose the Body Dropper and Harvester, but I'm not super unhappy. We still have double Ob Nixilis over here. Let's chew up one of these tokens here. And, oh. I should have done that first. Instant regret. Okay, end turn. See if they play something out that we can sink our Meathook into. Like that. Do we have enough mana for it? Yes, 6 mana. We have exactly enough for it. Our Ob Nixilises are so big. That's not gonna... Well, they get another creature here, so... Probably Angie's coming back. Angie's 5 Tusmus? Yeah. That we don't. Unless we get an untapped land, we do not have enough for that. Angie's going to be tapped and attacking, which is disgusting. Takes both Ob Nixilises down. A good bit.
Your defiance.
Oh my god. Oh no, wait, that's good. That's perfect. Yeah, because then we can -5 now. Yeah, I did want an untapped land. Still, feels like a lot of lands. Yeah, 2 and then -5. And we're not going to gain life from these guys anymore, but we keep putting the hammer down because we're at 27, they're at 9. Last card in their hand's finally gone, which was a Harvester.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Our Ob Nixilises are at enough loyalty. We can -1 for a devil and plus the other. Gives us a little bit more of a board presence. See what we draw. Nice. New plan. Play the Body Dropper. That's our devil. And just keep plussing these boys.
Your punishment is my
Plus, plus, plus.
My coin.
We're at 31 life.
Carnage.
Damn.
Tribute
They're at
is
3. Wow. A 4 loyalty and a 3 loyalty. Oh, taking them both out, getting something back. Probably going to be Olivia, which brings another thing back. All we need now is everything will be tapped and attacking. Or they're going to save Olivia for defense. No, straight into attacking. Bring back Angie or something. It's not, I mean, we're at 31 health, so the damage is, nothing to us right now. They do gain life. That's a smart bring back there. Ooh. Dirty. We attack first. This might just be the game then, too. And again, we don't need life. So I think we just plus both Ob Nixilises. We do get a hit in. Yeah, so we plus them both because they have one card to discard. Any one of these they don't discard. They discard. Any one of these they don't discard. They lose, and they. Yeah. So the second one they don't have the discard anymore, and they lose. They don't have a discard. Opponent goes first again, of course. Arrow with blood token right away. So are we, and a damage, and a creature. 1 damage, 1 artifact, 1/1/1 creature. All for 1 mana. 1 red. I love the value of the Epicure. That sucks. But we are not missing our land drops, at least. Not yet, anyways. And still continuing to play stuff. Get damage in there, do stuff. Push comes to shove, we can dispute next turn. Dispute one of the blood tokens. So they discarded a land to draw a card with their blood token, and they're getting their own Epicure. Battle of the blood tokens and a harvester. We have them too. I was just about to say, if we draw one, that would be insane. Proving ground, pretty awesome. We do want a land drop. We were looking for that. We have to play defensive right now because we're on the draw, and they are coming out a little faster and a little more aggro than we are. So, going to come at us with some damage. We're going to have to block some stuff. I say we double block their harvester to get rid of it, and we can just dispute again one of our blood tokens. And that's what they do during their own turn. Another harvester. Are you freaking kidding me? Where's our harvesters? I wouldn't mind seeing a couple of them right now. Looking like a mirror match. They're running Fountain here. We're not. We have to sack the treasure for this. Don't really like that. We can just play this out because we have the Proving Ground with our mana. Sack the treasure to hit Harvester. They might just sack Harvester to go for one of our cat tokens. I wouldn't mind that. And then we can go straight into Burn Down the House to wake up our Chariot, maybe even copy some Devil tokens, which I think might be pretty brutal. So let's get Chariot out there, doing Chariot things. And I think we hold the Strangle for now. If they sack Harvester to kill one of the blood or the cat tokens, I think we maybe wake up the Chariot in that moment, so we have a 4/4 blocker. Or we just see what they attack with and see what we want to do. It looks like they might have something to kill our Chariot. I'm hoping they don't. That's our big play right now. We haven't seen anything too much more impressive other than that, after that. Other than that, well, I mean, these guys are pretty good, but yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, I thought that was like the end of their turn for some reason. Okay, yeah, now we just take a turn. I was thinking about maybe playing this or sacking something or whatever. Hey, there's our harvester, which is what I was talking about earlier. I think maybe we strangle this guy. Wake up Chariot and attack. Or do we maybe want to... I don't know if we want to do this because then we're gonna lose our cat tokens. Yeah, let's strangle this guy. If we sack a blood token or sack a treasure, we'll burn down the house. So they dispute it. Get some advantage, card draw, and treasures. Do we just want to create a copy of a cat token, perhaps? And start putting pressure on with... I guess we do that. Why not? Seems pretty good. We could try ramping by duplicating the treasure tokens, but I think we just do the cat tokens. What do they have? I mean, blood tokens. Okay. That does exactly 4 before we attack. We can just dispute that then. Instead, body dropper. Meathook for 1 maybe? No. Yeah, why not? We keep our cats that way. Get rid of their one guy there, and now we have a Meathook on the field, so we're getting triggers from that, and hopefully draining them for that and gaining life. Draining them if we get creatures that die and sacrifice stuff, which burn down the house is looking pretty good for getting some devil tokens. No more Chariot to copy them, unfortunately. Where? I was worried they had something to deal with it. They usually do. Do we want to keep this land or use the blood token to get one? Nah, I think we'll keep it. Unlucky Witness. I don't hate it. Don't really love it. Do we have any removal for this guy? No. Just attack, I guess. Start getting some more aggression in there. They go for the trade. That's cool with us. We gain, they lose life. Body dropper. And Unlucky Witness. And play out a land. And we have the mana to play, activate Body Dropper, and sacrifice Unlucky Witness. Or anything really. Just another creature? Another creature, yeah. Sacrifice another creature. We play out Harvester. Yeah, we still have the treasure. We can still use Body Dropper's ability. I don't mind if they blitz this because they're paying life for that. They're getting card draw out of it eventually when the thing dies. But for Tenacious Underdog, they are losing life. And that's kind of what we're going for right now. They have nothing too scary in the graveyard to bring back to their hand. More harvesters and such. Finally using their anvil. Took them a while to decide to start doing that. So do we burn down the house, get some devil tokens, and just go smash that way? I think we attack with like everything, or I say, you know what, yeah, let's make some devil tokens and just start going crazy. Everybody? Attack with everyone? Yeah. Let's see if save him for a chump blocker. And yeah, no, we'll just wait till they block before we sacrifice anything with the body dropper. Okay. So they're going to kill it anyways and lose 2 life. Do we want to sack anything with it, or do we just kind of let that go? They'll be able to double block and kill something. I say before it dies, we sacrifice one of these guys, take out one of their blockers. And then that way they can't double block and kill any of our other things. And they're still losing a life from when our creature dies with the Meathook. We gain the life when our, yeah, so there's there. We gained a life when their creature died. Our creature just died, so they still lost a life. Actually, they should have lost a life from our devil doing, yeah, so. I'm getting some more life. They discard Bloodchief's Thirst. Can still play this as a land. Kind of want to discard and draw a card. Well, we don't have the mana for that anymore. Well, let's just play it out then. Why not? If we draw another land or something like that, we can then sack, but it doesn't matter. They scoop. Things were looking pretty good for us anyways. Can't cast Chariot anytime soon. But we have a decent either start on the play. I feel like that's the first time in a while. I think we're going for platinum in this game, if it's a win. Uh-oh, did I just jinx it? I think we're good. Early game, things are just, they're playing little things, little critters, yada yada yada. Go ahead. I don't see Finn on the board, so it's just 1 damage, no poison, yada yada yada. Some green mana would be nice. Let's just attack, keep doing damage. Epicure, again, keep doing damage. We won't play this though. I think we're going to discard this land and go for, kind of do want at least 4 mana out there, 4 lands. I was gonna, yeah, maybe we should have played Harvester there. Yeah. Oh, another Harvester. Oh, wow, okay. can sack to -1, or we can just attack and they'll block anyways. Let's go that way. I don't mind trading an Epicure for one of their things. They just take all the damage anyways. Okay. They're just mono green, so well, shoot, they're not gonna have board wipes. They're just like enchantments. They're are they mono green? Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna be at least Selesnya. There we go. And there's some life gain. There's some counters going around. Gain 2 life, go to 10. That's 9. They block 1. They take 6. Really? Okay then. I feel like it's been a while. Had that one awful season where I ended in silver. Oh, it was so bad. I can't believe it. Anyway, no. Let's put it behind me. It's in the past. Moving forward. Decent start. I guess we do Proving Grounds first. Yeah, we go first. Yeah, I guess just play the Swamp. And the Witness. That they're just going to bounce back to our hand. Maybe we should have played our other red. And just put replay right away. Another Witness. Throw red down. Let's attack. Start getting some damage in there. Fight rigging. Oh crap. They're probably gonna have that big, I can't remember what it's called. It's a blue creature, double blue in it, from the new set. Sack the tap one, I guess, doesn't really matter. Epicure and mana. We have a land here, but I wouldn't have in mind having a bit more. Epicure is nice for a bit of aggro. I say we go for the mana. Mana's good. Good to have land. Lots of land. Should have played that pre-combat if we were going to get devils. Oh, I wanted to save mana for Deadly Dispute. That's what it was. I say we dispute this guy. Maybe we don't dispute him. Maybe we dispute our treasure token. We just create another treasure token. We got another land with the pathway coming. 2 burn down the houses, an additional Meathook after the first one. They have nothing to put, no creatures to put the counters on, so they're not really anywhere near getting any of these. Depends on what creatures they play too. So I say we leave our Witness to keep at least getting that little bit of damage. Draw more cards here. Holy freaking lands. Good to have land. Lots and lots of land. Get some, pick up the pace a little bit here, right? Get this show on the road. There it is. That's the creature I was thinking of. So now they're doing that twice, and it's gonna immediately trigger. So they were basically just waiting to, so they could do it all in one turn. There's a Seagate too. Wow, that's a good one. Oh, and then they got another fight rigging. What's its ward? 2. If we can live long enough, we could almost get in range with me. Well, no, they're going to be building this up so huge every turn. I'd say we almost go with Burn Down with more tokens. And then just go crazy. This guy, I guess. Oh, we could have declined that. Right, oh well. And then I think next turn, what do they get? 3 on this? That's 11-11. Well, hopefully they don't just double strike or double power or something and attack and kill us. That'd be ridiculous. That could be what that card is in Hideaway. That'd be so cheap if that's what's going to happen. Because right now, Meathook combined with those... Actually, what did we... No, it depends on... Oh, shit. Come on. They can't possibly have a way of getting rid of all of our devils. I was going to say, Meathook combined with the devil damage is way more than enough to kill him. We have 4 creatures, that puts him down to 1. And all the blockers in the world can't stop that. Yeah. And that's what we do. And that's the game. Even with a stacked play from our opponent, managed to pull that one off. Yeehaw. Okay, so those were the games. I thought everything went pretty well. I had 2 losses in there. I did not show you all of them. I think you only saw the wins, which, I mean, unfortunate. This one I would have showed you. This is a 14-minute game, so that's mainly why I didn't want that. Not that it's super serious. Like, we have 2 other 12-minute games, but it was a loss and it was ridiculous. I just flooded out. Like, I can't believe I dragged the game on that one. Like, I'm pretty sure I drew nothing but lands. No, there was I did the math at the end, actually. There was a few non-lands that I did draw, but I definitely drew a lot more lands than I did non-lands. So it was just a horrible game. Horrible experience. Long game, so I'm like, that's a great game to cut and just not include in the video. So then the remaining 5 games after that were overall pretty good. Still a good win rate for today, even in, including all the losses and everything, 67% overall with these, 6 games, sorry. But yeah, I wish I could have showed this in the video. It was relatively short. I just forgot to hit record. And that's really it. We lost to somebody who popped off with some kind of combo. They used fight rigging to get... They eventually cast a Ziatora for free after they played that blue creature that's a 6/6. Can't remember what it's called. And then they had some other multicolored creature that doubled a Demogoth Woe Eater's power, which is an 11/10. You have to sack a creature to attack or block, but they had no intentions of attacking or blocking with it. They targeted it with a double power until end of turn, so it was a 22/10. And then they sacrificed it to Ziatora, got to do 22 damage to any target, which they just did it to our face then, and we were dead. I mean, we were still at 20 health at the time. So they popped off with some kind of combo like that. It was ridiculously unfair because it was absolutely perfect how they hit those cards with fight rigging. Like the Ziatora and I'm pretty sure the Woe Eater were both cast by activating and triggering the 2 fight riggings. So they played fight rigging, had nothing. We're just slowly pecking away at their health. They play another fight rigging, slowly pecking away at their health. Then they play that blue creature. The fight riggings go on them. They both trigger, get like Ziatora and Woe Eater right away. They had that other creature. I think now at some point they did play that other creature that until end of turn, another creature, it triggers every combat or something. Anyways, yeah, so it was relatively short. I would have liked to show it just for the combo that our opponents did, but which I tried. This was why I tried to explain it to you just there, because that's why I wish I had remembered to hit record, but I totally friggin' forgot. Right at the end, I looked and went, oh crap, didn't hit record. So that's that. I'm good with those for the stats. Enough looking at the stats. I think the deck's pretty good. I think it's fun. It is evil. We're pretty aggressive early game. Lots of 1-drops, lots of creatures, lots of a decent amount of removal between Harvester, Strangle, and we got lots of board wipes, 7 of them. Good stuff. We got demons, like we got this body dropper who's 4 more demons, so it's really nice. Or devils, I mean, it's a devil. We also got the Burn Down the House, which is awesome that we have at least 7 cards in this deck, which gives us an alternate way to get devils. The main reason is because that way we don't need to -2 if we want to gain life. We just play Ob Nixilis, probably sacrifice something to his casualty, get 2 of them, and just start plussing right away. We just want to plus with this guy. I almost don't even care about the -7 unless our opponent is at 7 or less health. Then we will target them. They can draw 7 and lose 7 life, and then they die, right? Otherwise, only if we're at a really high health do we want to, and sometimes it happens with this deck, as you've seen, only then do we really want to be doing -7. But yeah, we just want to be going hammer, hammer, hammer with that +1, as you saw me do. But sometimes we do need that life, so taking the time to minus and get that devil and gain some life is actually critically important sometimes. But yeah, for the most part, we're just going for that +1. Just plus the crap out of them. Copying them is fun, but we can copy other things with it. Fun card here, works great in this deck. I love it. Let me know what you all think about it. What would you change? What do you like? What do you don't like? I love the comments I received on the last video, which was with Evelyn Vampires. Getting great response there. Wouldn't mind. I'd love to see that again on this video. So please do that. Love to hear what your experiences with it, and love that things on the channel are picking up again. So hope to see you all at the next video. Have a great day. Cheers.